Rodents, they do an awful lot of damage to stuff. This little engine here, I suppose it hasn't ran in, well, I don't know how many years, maybe 15. But you see the spark plug wire here? Well, they ate that off, and they've ate the insulation off under the engine cover. So you see, I'm gonna have to pull this off and see if I can find one. I don't know. I've got several of those engines around, so maybe I've got one on hand. I can just take off an engine. I'll look around, but it's not gonna run until I get that done. Probably have to tear the carburetor apart, clean out the gas tank, I imagine, do all that normal, usual stuff when you start working on one of these engines that sat for years. You know, there's little passages in the carburetor. If you leave gas in them, that gas evaporates and plugs it up. And of course, some rodents, not only do they chew on the wires, but they drag a whole bunch of stuff in there. And these little air-cooled engines, if you got one that's ever been sitting around, then you should tear the tin work off of it anyway before you run it. Because I've seen them stuff that whole compartment full of just, you know, whatever they can find and make nests in there. I mean, this one's, it's got a lot of crap in it that fell out, but you know, it's not near as bad as what I've seen. I've seen them where they're just stuffed clear full in here, you know. And if you start that air-cooled engine and it's clear full like that, well, then you know what's going to happen is it's going to overheat and melt it down, or, you know, be real hard on it. And I seen that there was they used to have a screen, and I see that's all I could find that was left of that screen. I don't know what happened to that, but apparently something hit it while it was running or something, and it just disintegrated, or, you know, got all up, walled up in a ball. And maybe that's half of why there's a lot of stuff in there. But I imagine most of that's drug in by rodents. You know, I've seen them where they've stuffed like the air cleaner clear full of seeds. And I had one engine that it had been sitting, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. And it was a Kawasaki engine on a John Deere lawnmower. But the mice had stuffed that air cleaner clear full of seeds, and even though I thought I had it cleaned out really, really good, well, one of them seeds got sucked down the carburetor somehow, and ended up that it stuck one of the valves open. So I had to go in and unstick the valve, and then the engine ran fine. Of course, I'd done the carburetor and went all through it, but you know, it did run fine on that mower till the hydro messed up. That's what happened to that one. But I haven't got around to tearing that one apart. It's what happened to that hydro was there's a little cooling fan, and it's got plastic fins, and it sits in there and runs, and it cools that hydro. Well, then it'd run fine for about 15 minutes, and then it'd want to go on break. It'd just quit working, and then you know, till it cooled down, and then it would work again. But and finally I got to looking at it, and yeah, all the fins were broke off of that. So All it needs is that little plastic fan. But from what I've been told, they were a real pain to tear apart. So I guess that's probably why I wasn't looking forward to it. Okay, well, thanks for watching. All right, bye.